Hi, how's it going? This is Alan. We are back with another video. Today we're gonna do another reading, one of my 500 million, different readings that I got on my YouTube channel. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, this video is completely authentic. We are just going on the fly. I am not coming over here to give you a message from God. We don't have that. I don't play with that. I try to use tarot as the most realistic way possible, just so you can actually, have insights about what's happening to you, and what decisions can you make about it. You don't necessarily gotta take my own examples, but it's very important that we always make sure to take care of our own stuff responsibly. We think twice before we take any sort of reactions, or that we just don't make any crazy decisions just because some tarot reader told you on YouTube. So anyways, so just a quick reminder, those videos are only for entertainment purposes, and I am no such shape, form, a medical, financial, or legal advisor. So you're watching this video, you're just taking some insight. We're just trying to make you think. That's why I'm here. All right, let's get the first card and see what this reading is about. I'm using my Diablo Tarot. It is based on the video game from Blizzard. I love this deck. It's just too big, and of course the thing just fell on the floor. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Page of Pentacles. Who is the Page of Pentacles for? We are talking about here someone who holds a coin. Yeah, most likely somebody young, somebody who may be visionary, may have ideas on how to get stuff done. That's probably who I'm talking to today. Okay, let's get a second one over here, a second card. Who else, or what are we talking about at this moment? Okay, we got the Tower on the reverse. We got the Tower on the reverse. We either are just waiting for something to happen. Maybe you're waiting for something to happen, or maybe you escaped of something big happening to you. Okay, there's this big shadow right behind the card. See those huge hands on the back. You might be watching, you might be looking, you should probably look at things that are running in the background. Not everything that you see in front of you is necessarily good, or the important thing to be taken care about at the moment. We got Justice on the reverse. So we're talking about injustice. And we are talking about, we got the Ten of Wands on the reverse as well, which is most likely a message that you are going to have some sort of relief of what is most likely going on. So putting those four cards together, I think I'm just gonna draw another one just in case. I like to finish with odd numbers. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, we got two more, I guess. And we got the King of Wands on the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. King of Wands on the reverse. It's most likely somebody older, somebody who holds motivation. This is a guy who just had a victim. This is a big old demon, plenty of eyes. That you might be dealing with someone who's got plenty of eyes for them. He might have a lot of flying monkeys. You know, it might be a boss. And you got the blood over here at the very end, at the very bottom. On the Eight of Swords, on the reverse as well. I think you're going through a moment of liberation from this person. You're going through a moment of liberation from this person. Like, you know, this will be something that you are lacking sleep over someone or over a situation, okay? But I guess you're most likely having some relief out of that. These are all different swords. They're all different. Each one got a different design. So I believe it might be like maybe a slander situation. It may be a group intent, malicious intent against you that you are getting justice from, or something that you've been waiting for that just hasn't been happening, and you wanna get it out of the way. You're gonna get it out of your system. I'm just gonna pull one card here. Got Page of Cups on reverse. All my cards are coming on reverse. At the very end of this odd card, I will make sure that I need to tell you that you need to watch out for your emotions. Okay? Watch out for your emotions. I'm gonna draw a couple cards out of my Oracle of Heaven and Hell, just so we can get some confirmation of what this is actually about. What is this actually about? Yeah, we're breaking the cycle. Got an angel card to let you know that we are breaking the cycle. What else do you need to know? Ooh. Perception of unity. Perception of unity. One more. Politics and ambition. Okay. Politics and ambition. All right, we're having all of those cards together. Everybody, like everything in one place over here. We gotta try to get the conclusions out of this draw, right? We have started with maybe somebody young, somebody creative, visionary. This might be a situation about work, since we're talking about the Pentacles. Okay. We got the Tower on second, which, you know, we've been talking about not letting things happen, not letting things go. Maybe you were just holding yourself onto something that you were just not supposed to. Yeah, you're just having the fear of change, not letting things happen. Exactly. So we got Justice on the reverse. We talk about injustice. We talk about, you know, I when I look at this, I see the the wings, and the sword. Whatever may be in your mind, whatever may be cooking in the backside, just let it happen, because you're gonna get some relief out of it. This was on the reverse. Okay, so that means you're getting a relief. Whatever happens, keep your head high. Don't be listening to everybody's opinions. What is happening to you is it's going to be uniquely for you. Okay, you don't need to be spreading all of your business around. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your stuff to yourself. Got the King of Wands on the reverse. I'm just gonna get this one here just to clarify, just to make sure. But I am very confident we're dealing with somebody who is older. Yeah, somebody who's got a very bad temper, self-centered. Yeah, somebody who may be great, but they got really, really bad temper. You know, or maybe you are getting the relief, but you can't let this situation contaminate you and make you get some sort of resentment that will interfere, maybe in your work life, maybe in your school life. Okay, got the Eight of Swords on the reverse as well, which again, I am pretty sure it calls for relief. Yeah. I was talking about earlier about this may be like even like you may be dealing with someone with really bad temper. This person, it's a King of Wands. That person may be may have a whole lot of influence around others. But whatever happens, you just gotta get out and don't be thinking about, oh my God, everybody hates me. Oh my God, everybody's pointing towards me. Everybody's got this or that to talk about me. And once that happens, you start gathering such paranoia that later on is just impossible to get away from. So look up at what you're thinking. Look up at how you're acting or reacting from the situation. Okay? And then we got the Page of Cups. Yeah, and try not to be way too defensive. Just try to play around. Don't be way too hungry, because your cup is gonna be upside down. Your cup is gonna be upside down. So it's gonna be really important that you don't get that extreme hunger that everybody around you will notice. Okay, so we're talking about paranoia, and you got the 3 angel cards at the very end of it: breaking the cycle, perception of unity, politics, and ambition. So we are definitely talking about a work situation over here, or a hierarchy situation, where it is pretty important that you stop putting yourself as a victim of the situation, because the longer you sit in that victim mentality, the harder it is to get out. I know the worst thing is having somebody actually tell you that you need to get out of the victim mentality for whatever that may happen to you. It does sound bad. It actually does sound really bad. But from that, you have to think about on how do I stop sitting and hurting and I actually get out and get something done about it? Okay? So with that said, I'm just gonna close up this message, and please don't forget to like, subscribe. I got a store if you want to buy a shirt. It's not tarot related, but again, you can always help me out with that. I'm not necessarily just asking for donations or whatever. But I'll leave my website down below on the description, and I hope to see you on the next one. So thanks for coming. It was great to see you, and I'll see you later. Thanks, and bye-bye.